on Cleveland TV. Today is the 8th of April 2022, and it's a Friday, so it's a holy, peaceful day. We want to say Assalamu alaikum to all our Muslim brothers and sisters all around the world, more especially in this month of Ramadan. May Allah answer all your prayers and your sacrifices. Today we have a special guest with us, one of the youngest, greatest king. He's a strong king in his own kingdom to Africans worldwide. So today we have the opportunity to introduce and welcome our brother, King Jeff, to our program. We first of all want to apologize because of our network that is unable to be connected direct with us on Skype, but is now online with us, live and direct on our YouTube, of our WhatsApp. So let me go back to him because definitely this video is going to be shown on YouTube and every other platform. So we just want to apologize for this one. The next one will be different. So you welcome our brother King Jeff. Go ahead, sir. The platform is.
Good day, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good night. Everything good and everything nice on the channel and station where you're watching from, the country where you are sharing from and following up. Peace power to the whole nation that love and support Africa. May you live long for supporting and being empowerment to Africa, despite all the collectives being collected from the Africans and make them great nation. Today, I say, may God bless you still. I'm still your brother, your Royal Highness, King Jeff Agugbaola. One of the United Arab Emirates, Dubai to be precise, sitting king, ruling Igbo Nigerians in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Sitting king of Ogu Kingdom, Ogu 7 of Ogu Kingdom in Ogu State, Nigeria, Africa. God bless you.
God bless you, God bless you, God bless you, God bless you, great king. And you are highly welcome to Mama Africa United show on Cleveland TV. Today we want to appreciate you first of all for giving us this privilege and opportunity, for taking your time out of your busy schedule to join us. We know it's because of the love that you have for Africa in general, and more especially for the youth of Nigeria, because as a young man and you have the opportunity to travel the world, you've seen the development of other nations, and I believe that you are wondering what is going on in Africa and how can we change Africa. So this is a new blessing that we all as Africans want to come together in one platform and in one moment to end the struggle once and for all for the next generation of Africans. So you are highly welcome again, our King, our King Jeff. We want to please go ahead with our question because we know you have so much in your heart for Africa. You have with all your experiences, you have so much that you will give us today. You will teach us so many things. So our viewers all around the world, just stay tuned, have patience for us. Our King Jeff will be telling us so many good experiences. And King Jeff, you go ahead. We want to know, because you've been an international traveler, what is your experience? Your experience in the differences between Africa and any other country that you think that is affecting Africa and the economy and the development of Africa. What is your own experience, sir?
The question, I guess, is directly going to how my experience to Africa generally. I would say that one thing that we Africans are doing, though sometimes is in foreign countries, anyway, we're not foreign anyway, we're not local. Because I am so proud of Africa and I love Africa to the bone. I love Africa to the extent that Africa has been a power to the world. And Africa has been this link that anywhere in the world I did not see Africa, if you like, say you are African American or African Europe or African Colombia, or Africa. The most important thing is that you're Africa. That's the only thing I want to hear. If you're African, this African, Jamaican, African, Colombia, African, Mexican, African, Israel, African, hello, you are African.
You're an African.
And that's the most important. Like, I want to eat boiled food. I want the food to get hot before I eat the food. I want the food to get warmed. All is just food. The most important thing is something to get into the stomach. Yeah. Now, this is my point. Africans generally, we have this major problem of jealousy. And that jealousy is something that is making us don't understand the fact that we should be united Africa. Like, for example, the Major General Muammar Gaddafi is a man that had a wonderful dream to bring Africa. Likewise, other people that have a massive dream to bring Africa, like a hero, legend, mighty king, president Nelson Mandela. How do you get off the hand? Because those people that feel they are so, to me, I say they are so stupid. Umbrella that want to give a shelter to a community is never a bad dream. So why dare you fight that person? Why dare you poke nose that person? Why dare you blackmail that person? Because you don't want this Africa, this great name, this wonderful sunshine name to grow.
Yes, sir.
By the side of the river.
Yes, sir. Okay. I'm so sorry, sir. I have to, you hit the nail on the head, so I have to come again to the same. Please, sir, you know, you're talking of jealousy. We realize that all over the world are still coming on the same topic of jealousy and disunity. What do you know? Unity comes from jealousy or disunity or other things. But what do you think? Because now have been victim one way or the other. They are looking for a solution. I think this is the right time for Africans united to able to have this.
African can unite, like every other people say it, like one popular musician, late musician, legend prophet Bob Marley, say Africans unite. You see, when this has started, not even today, not even 10 years, not 20 years, not 50 years, if I can say not even 100 years, Africans unite. Why is he crying for Africa to unite? Because he knows the potential of Africa. He knows the mighty thing that this African has. Why are we feeling ourselves like jealousy from the side of Barack Obama? You know me, people that know me very well know that King Jeff Agugbaola. I'm not afraid of anybody because you cannot do anything to me. You can't kill me. You can't destroy me because I am above human destruction. Nobody can destroy me. Only thing you can do is you can do talk. You can talk.
Yes.
You cannot destroy me. I want African entity that you cannot destroy because mother of Africa, the blood of mother of Africa exists in me. It lives in me. Empower me.
So you want to say, King Jeff, that unity is strength, right?
It's just things that you need. It's empowerment. It's something, it's a bond that you cannot break in a rush.
Yes. So that means united we stand and divided we fall. Exactly. Please, sir, I just want to come back to our normal collect from the foundation. You know, I always say that where do we wrong? What happened that we are where we are today as Africans? If we don't go back to the foundation, I'm not sure we can get a solution for the change that we need in the future. So now the foundation is African. Africa has been a traditional continent. Even before we got a traditional continent. And we realize that most Africans have lost the value of their traditions and culture. Do you have anything to say about that, sir?
We lost our culture as great Africans because we ourselves to see the fact that when you are down now, when you fall down, it's not a big deal for you. When you get up, it's a wonderful plus. But when you take a step, that is a mighty thing you can do. Some of our Africans, because of the way we look at ourselves, when you fall down, to get up become a problem for you. And you forgot that is not the end of your life. Like what I always tell people, you can make it when you mean it. How do you make it when you option that you have left in this life? Achievers.
So that means our traditions.
Think of where you're coming from. Think
Yes,
of
sir.
where you're going.
Yes, sir. Sorry about that, sir. I just want to say that means our traditions should be respected and still be valued, you mean?
Our tradition has been neglected by us. By us. If you offer like some chicken from some other foreign country, US, European, Asian, you will give up, you know, that is your essence. That is what I'm meant for you. Like some of them, they say, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Why not the God of your ancestors? Your own church. They are existing. They answer more than you ever. You know those traditions. You want traditions, and you affect the originality of yourself. That's why you still live like a slave.
Okay. This is just a strong point that you just measure, sir, because it now takes us back to democracy. We all as Africans, I think what we study in our different schools about democracy, I don't know if, first of all, let me ask you, sir, what is your own understanding of democracy, and how has democracy benefited Africa, or is democracy benefiting Africa, or are we lacking behind in respecting the democracy things that we have agreed to?
Okay, if you ask me on the democracy, I will tell you that what I understand as a typical local African village king is this: demonstration of grace, demonstration of madness. But we that are supposed to live this life of demonstrations, we are not demonstrating what we need. We are not bringing it to our little ones, the upcoming ones, how for them to see this is democracy where you have to demonstrate what that will legacy to others to follow up to. We want to sit in a power, refusing to go. We want to sit in a power to hand over to our cousin to give to our unborn children. How do you want to exercise this routine to others and make others know that you still have a right as a human being in Africa, living at the same place, to speak or to try your luck from position in the government?
So
we don't want this to happen. We feel we are too powerful to do this, and we must die in the power.
Yes, sir. So that means, does democracy in any way affected our tradition?
In so many ways, it affected it because we're using it to intimidate those cultural leadings that will not give them the right of what we should give them, because they want to use democracy in their own favor, not in the public, the massive, to favor from that. Democracy becomes personal property to those that is on top.
Okay. You see, our viewers and listeners all around the world, as we say, today will be one of the greatest day ever, because we have our king in the house, and our king is full of wisdom. As I say, he's a great king in his own kingdom. We appreciate you so much, King, for you being part of us today. You know, we are coming back because we have going to take it step by step so that we will know what's really wrong, why we are where we are as Africans. You know, you can never, no doctor can give you a good prescription if you don't really listen to the doctor by telling the doctor where you got sick, what happens to you, where you feel pain from. You know, yes, exactly. You know, so this is one of the things that I find out that we as African lack. that most of the Western countries that have been part of their organizations are really confused about Africa and what is really our problem. And if, we Africa normally have the tendency, and we are not blaming ourselves, because now that we are talking, most Africa are celebrating 61, 62, 63 years of independence. And I know a 61, 62, 63 years old baby is no more a baby, is a matured man.
Adult.
An adult, is an adult, even going to be very soon a man.
I refuse to understand that he's an adult, educated adult.
Yes.
Witchcraft.
Yes, and I will add to that, when an adult don't want to take their responsibility, they become like a baby. Because if we African can allow the world to still be feeding us with feeding bottles, feeding bottles are babies. As long as the world is still feeding us with feeding bottles, are you sure we are really independent?
There is no independence. There is no.
We don't have independence in Africa.
We have only funny enough, we are celebrating a time. When you see any nation come out in Africa and say we are celebrating independence. Okay, imagine like my country, United Arab Emirates. When they say UAE independent, see what they call independent. Government take care of the other people, take care of the send money, other ones. Make the visits from a lot of people before they start independent. They know that some other thing, like there's freedom in some prisoners, there's some come down from some causes, some things, some company that's a lot of things. You will see that this is truly independent. They are celebrating.
Well, yes, sir, someone might say that the Emirates are rich, which we all know that when was it that they found the Emirates, because it was a desert.
They are children to Africa.
They are children to Africa. So that means, sorry about that, Miss stepping in. Yes, sir, go ahead, sir.
Do you know the original black of Emirates is a black? And do you know where they come from? From Sudan. You know where pure black that from Abu Dhabi, the father. You know where it comes from? Tanzania. So who is the Emirates?
It's Africans. So do you want to say that the difference between we and some of the countries that we are nowhere, more especially countries like, we will say, okay, now for example, most Africans, we still have the tendency of blaming the white people for where we are. We're still blaming them for slave trade, which is 61 years ago. But now, out of our own experiences, being that we've been traveling around the world, we find out that countries like Vietnam and other countries in the West that in other Asian countries as well, that are struggling with different things, today they are on. Why are we Africans not moving on? We are still holding down to we are still blaming the white people for where we are today. What can we do about that? What can you tell the youth? What's to be done?
My problem with some of the youth and some of those baby adults, I call them baby adults. The adults that have grown to people, they refuse to do that. They are baby adults. You know why we have this problem is that we refuse to appreciate what we have. Oh, sorry, maybe you have one white man from UK or American or Germany that is your head in the office. But the truth must be told, because I'm the man of the truth. You know, we have the best doctors.
Yes.
We have the best. In fact, most of the best come from Africa. But you can title them African American, title them African this one, African that one. But still, the truth still remains that they are the best. What are the best Hollywood today? Best Hollywood, they are all blacks. The best actors. Show appreciate your brothers and your sisters in a way they are showing their skills. Appreciate them, patronize them, bring them out on your page, let the people know this is what my brother is doing. This is how he's been doing his thing. He's not perfect in what he's doing, and he's doing it better. But for where they will prefer to share the one of the white share your own.
Yes. So do you think these are some of the areas that we've been living in disunity, that we don't market each other, we don't love each other, we tear each other down? So that means the white man is not our problem. Our problem, we are our problem. Is that what you want to tell us, King?
Making ourselves slave to them, you know? Making ourselves slave to them. The first time I went to Colombia, that's 2012. Mama Africa, if you see how these people were worshiping me, I came down from plane, I did not touch my bag, I did not carry my bag. To the extent they forgot that they lost my passport. The video, everything was too much. Majesty, Majesty, can I take picture? Can I touch you? Woman was lying on the floor. All I need is just touch me.
So that means the outside, yeah, that means even the West value us that Africans value each other.
Let them ask me self, and that is the problem we have. We don't respect our own very own. We commonize our thing like we leave them.
Yeah.
Okay, some of them know this is my products. This crown, this them, the bag, the cups, they are all my products. Do you know most of the white people, most of the celebrities, Americans like Nino Brown, like some big artists, Snoop, they are the people that patronize the products as units more than our Africans. Just reach them, Flavor, Davido, Subi Michael, Odumeje, some of them start buying my products, P Square, like in their birthday, they bought my, you know. But most of our people, they will say, now save and go, now right to the door. Who know whether it will last?
Yes, you see, sorry about that, sir. You just measure another point that I love, because I also have you today and I measure something like this, similar thing, that Africans have to learn how to work together. And let's do this. Yes, let's learn how to market among each other, because what we find out is the West, that we are enjoying their beauty and their wealth today, is because they partner together. For example, I can use a car as an example. One of a BMW or Mercedes or whatever car, I believe that it's produced by over 200 or more companies, because the person that produced the door is not the person that produced the key or the person that produced, so maybe only the door is produced by 10 companies. I think this is where they get their puzzles together. Whilst Africans, it's hard for us to produce anything together. Please, do you have anything like that that in your country, Nigeria, that you would like to talk to the youth about? Because Nigerians of the highest youth, that has one of the highest youth that are dying today through the Mediterranean and other areas to come to the West to find their green pastures. Do you have any message you want to send to the youth out there in Nigeria?
Yeah, my amazing, wonderful, active youth of Africa, not only Nigeria.
Yes, sir.
Africa, mainly Nigerians. My always wonderful message for them is that don't forget this point from me. You can make it when you mean it. Meaning it is not allow yourself to be killed by the ocean, trying to travel across here to here. Trust in one genuine behavior. You can achieve what you have. First of all, try to know who you are. Discovering is one thing that mighty, keep people strong in this.
Yes, but sorry about that, sir. Someone might say that I've discovered my talent. I'm educated. I went to school. I'm a graduate. I did all I could do. But the system is not allowing me. The system does not create job for us. What can you say about that, sir?
Create job for yourself. Create job for yourself. When the system does not create job for you, create job for yourself. Trust me, one thing like this.
So, but what about... Yes, but what about if you create your own business, as you've been saying that Africans don't like to partner with each other? This is in fact, this is even why we are here today, because I think we are here today because the Mama Africa Unity Show is about to unify Africans all around the world, from the east west of Africa. Now that we have all realized that we are sick, and we need cure, medication for this our disease that we have that is called disunity. What can you say to fellow Africans? Please invite fellow Africans to join this on board so that all we reach to somewhere one day that will bring change to Africa. Go ahead, sir.
Exactly. I urge them, and I also plead with them by the name of the Most High God, who created heaven and earth, who you believe on, that is everything to you. Trust me and believe me. Follow us in this stage where you can be able to join, share your experience, share your opinions. When you have a discomfort, you can share all together with us, so we can be able to understand this point that united we stand, and all power to Africa. You cannot do it. You need someone. You need someone to do it. Left, right hand need each other to cooperate.
Thank you so much, King Jeff. You know what, King Jeff? We have to go for a very short break. I think, yes, sir. So our viewers all around the world, please, we don't have an option but to go for a very short break, because very soon we'll be joined again live with King Jeff. Continue our program. So we're about to start again. King Jeff, we just happy for say you are here with us, and we're just about to start again because this topic is getting tensed. We have so much to talk about, more especially to educate our viewers on how we can all be united, how we can feel together, because we can do not by being silent. Although they say silence is golden, but this is all that Africans. Yes, sir. So again, to our viewers, thank you for your patience. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your patience, and welcome back. Welcome back. We are still here with our great king. We are still here with our great king, and as we have so much to talk about, our king has so much to offer us today. So, our king, we go back to you, sir. You were about to finish your statement before we went on the commercial. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, you're talking about the youth.
The youth, exactly. Yes, sir.
Yeah, sure. Like what I said, the youth. Also, that they are bad, but they don't want to change. Even those that them officers know that the government is bad, but they don't want to tell them. If you have be too many luxury colleagues that use money to buy a car of 200 million in Naira currency, you have it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why don't you open a company and employ all these wonderful graduates, educated youths to work in that company?
Yes.
Salary is a plus.
Yes. And yes, sir. Yes. Exactly, sir, because this is what we've been talking about, our selfish rich people. Because someone is saying that, someone asked one day that Germany is built by the government. I say no. Germany, the system, the business, the factories, the company, the system is the government system, but the system is working close with citizens, and it's all the citizens are productive. of my own. Yes.
Sleepless night people.
Yes.
To make it.
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So please, sir, we are going back to our youth, because the youth are the future leaders. The youth are our leaders of tomorrow. Without the youth, I think we don't need to struggle. So that means we have to pass it to our youth. That our youth, as you say, have to stop to be lazy-minded. And another thing that I realized, sir, that as you say, that the rich people are not contributing to the system. Instead, they're selfishly building big houses, bigger cars, in politicians and other sectors. People like, do you think this is even affecting them? Because if you invest, for example, on a production company, I think you are creating job, but at the same time, you are also developing yourself. Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah. They know all these things. They have the idea. They've seen it in some other countries they travel to. They see it in other places they travel to. But the problem is just envy to do it. So you will not favor the daughter of Mazio Kafo. You will not favor the daughter of Mazio Kongo. You will not favor the daughter of this person that is from the same kindred with them.
So is it that we are selfish?
Too much wickedness, witchcraft. In fact, I've never seen wicked people, minded people like my people in Nigeria alone. I'm not talking about other Africans. In fact, I think we're the head of the wicked in Nigeria, in the whole Africa. But I'm just telling you the truth. You know, I always stand for the truth.
Yes,
we're the head of the wicked people.
Why do you say that, sir? Yes.
If we create these job opportunities, there's some areas in Enugu, some other area that is so bushy. If we fill up with factories, plenty production companies, you will see some people coming, Ethiopia, Cameroon, other countries coming into work. No matter what you offer them, it's okay with them. They can manage. It can put a plus in the table to survive one or two peoples. But they don't want to do it. They prefer to use it and buy private jets. To show you that they have private jets. Somebody will have this one, have this one, have that one, have that one. All of them is costing like billions. You put on the road to well.
So everybody exactly, sir. You're just very right, sir. You know, as I'm a lot of rich Germans here, not like they can afford a private jet, not like they can afford buying 5-6 luxurious car. All the rich people that I know in Germany, even if they have more than one car, it's going to be 2 cars. It's either they have a production boss or a company boss and their private car, or they have a winter car and a summer car. But I've never seen one person that has more than 6, 7, 8 cars parked in his compound that even don't have a company. It's only in Africa that we see. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. You see. So please, sir, what will be your advice on we? Because it's we now. Because our mission here is to stop the blame game. Because until we stop blaming the whites, until we don't stop blaming Europeans for them building their system and not building ours, we want a solution to this. Like, people are blaming the white, and as long as you keep blaming people, you will never move from where you are to where you have to be. So tell me about the blame game, sir. What can we do about that?
It started from heaven, not from the Africa alone. But one thing I want to tell you is from Africa. You see, like, people say that the UAE was this. Who are the people that develop UAE, not the indigenous of UAE? Yes. Africans. Who are the major African Nigerians? Like, I know Sonny Abacha have 15 houses. Likewise, I know Atiku, Tinubu, even this former governor of Edo State, Adam Oshomona. But you know one thing, he keeps saying names. Stop calling names. It's not good for the investment. That's me. Stop calling names. Will you kill me? Your witchcraft cannot kill me. You cannot catch me and kill me. Even if you see me, what you're seeing is fire. You don't want to catch fire. You can't catch fire because you won't. I am wonderfully, fearfully made directly from God. So when I'm telling you about this development, you see what I'm talking about, the wickedness. You see these people investing in UAE, buying many houses, buying many companies, spending more, but they cannot build big mall in Nigeria where the other pharmacies can work. So what do you want the youth to do? Tomorrow they will tell me the youth are the future of tomorrow. Which future? When the old ones refuse to die, they refuse to give this seat for the young ones to over. They want to die in that seat. Tell me one country where you have a 28 years old
leader. This is even the most frustrating thing, sir. That we realize that the only young youths that are in Africa, they are all on coup d'etat. They were all, because we had one of the youngest in that Captain Captain Valentine Stra of Sierra Leone. You know, it was one of the youngest in those days. During this democratic era, why can't the world or our don't believe in widows, the young that this is to be their responsibility to carry on this mission?
So what they believe is criminal, so they will kill them. Push the youth to become so they will send CC to arrest them. Push the youth to become this one, they will come them up and say that he is doing much more because he's spending money. If you give that type of opportunity, do you trust him? Is he not the same Nigerian politician that is money to use him to money? So you need to invest in a foreign country without using that money to invest in Nigeria. Now they are all of them see that country. This guy said he can do anyhow. He can spend anyhow. Who are the supporters? Who are the sponsors? Our politicians.
Okay. So now
all these old witch and wizard, they are all old witches and wizard.
So our great King Jeff, please, we are about to close the whole program, but first of all, before we go to our closing, King Jeff, we know you have a busy schedule and you took out of your busy schedule to be part of us to King Jeff. We want your help, especially out of your experience. We know organizations have tried to unify Africa and they have failed. And now that we've took it upon us to start the mission unification, because we know that it is strength. I believe that we value that topics like this is what is supposed to where we want to go. King Jeff, how can you encourage other Africans to be part of this project, this movement? Because now that own ideas out there, something in their heart, and wants to say it out. You encourage them for us, like to be part of something, topics like this. We all can contribute in solutions to our nation problem. Sorry.
My advice to join this platform. Let's share idea. How you feel. Anyhow you wish. You are the only one that wear those shoes. This area. You want us to talk about it in your society. Trust me. Me personally, I'm not afraid of any government. I am not at all. Because all I need to do is where you go wrong, where you need to correct. So can go Mr. A, Mr. B, to enjoy this. Is our own children. Children to please being laid with no soil of blood. No violence.
Yes, sir. Because please, sir, you just something that brought me back. One more question, sir. That I've been in Germany for a while now, and I realized that most of our children are already confused because they don't know where they belong. Do you think we are breeding a lost generation here in the West?
Yeah, it matters. because doing so by letting them remain where they are because of the bad government of our own place. Because if your government, trust me, every week you want it home and come back. Well, your government is not good. My government is not good. That is the reason why the children don't even know where they come. They don't even give you history about them. They can't even sit down to narrate a story about them countries because they have to write home about. Fighting every day, they want to write home about. Brother poison a brother. Brother going to wish a doctor kill his brother. You want to write home. You want to celebration. The next family. Is that what the children want to experience? This is the problem with that.
So what can be the solution? That's the question again, sir. What can be the solution so that we will not breed more lost generation here in the West?
Let's keep trying to leave the rest to God to handle. How do we leave the rest to God? Always bring your children back. Teach them the culture. Whatever you are, when you see an African man doing an African culture thing, put your children focus there. Let them learn television, internet, in the African culture. They will get so addicted to it. Whether you see that was brought up in Germany or America. But he knows African things, culture, more than we that go homes every day and come back. But don't forget to take them home once in a while. Should be them of cousin or brothers. Was not trusted in that. Trust me, and witness and confirm.
You see, wow, people, I'm just enjoying our king. That's why I just relaxed, just going ahead, because this is exactly what we want to achieve in this movement. We are tired of seeing our youth dying through the Mediterranean and crying for help from all over the world. We are tired of seeing the way the West we've been treated around. Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, it's terrible thing. And if you ask me to say, if those governments can be able to give us this opportunity, that government have a reassessment with other governments, like in another place, have an agreement with them. Europeans, American, they are taking things important from us. They are taking us, they are taking our ancestors. Agreement with peace, in the sea. Young ones, let us have an agreement. Give us a room. But the problem is, if they give a room, those wicked governor, president, leaders, they will not want to concur to the agreement. That's another thing. Trust me, America, this country, they are giving us a very wonderful agreement. We are not accepting it because we have our own pockets. They don't think about other masses. They don't think about the poor ones. That's why they are not accepting those agreements.
Okay. So that means we are not supposed to be blaming the West. Instead, we have to learn responsibility of Africa.
Our wicked government, devilish government, vampires, they are blood-sucking demon government that we have in Africa.
So as I repeat, the West is not to be blamed. Instead, our selfish leaders are to be blamed.
Okay, Mama Africa, 1 second. Do you know they invited me last month to come to Zimbabwe? Do you know why they invited me? Because when they were making issue with the I made a speech in MT television, Zimbabwe television. I made a speech. I didn't speak to go strong in television. I say, if you kill this man, if you suffocate this man to remove him and they die, trust of Zimbabwe is dead. To somebody. These people, they refuse to learn. Refuse to go. If you groom someone to go, the dream of Zimbabwe will not die. But if you kill the dream. That is something I told them when they are fighting Gaddafi. Now, where is Libya? Where is almighty Libya? Where is that? Today, Zimbabwe is just a baby. Now they kill this dream of Zimbabwe because Mugabe have not raised somebody. He have all the hypocrites around him. How can he choose from those ones? They will not help the nation tomorrow. That is the problem they have. Now they find out what I told them in a Zim TV is reality, and they're like the man that called me. He said he spoke to us not as a king, but he spoke as a strong prophet. It's what happened. No, it's not happening. No, it's not happening. You people have lost. The same thing I told the people of Africa.
Yes. Yes.
Brothers.
Yes.
Why are you calling your brothers? And then the problem of South Africa, because your brother is rich today. I know those are the brothers. You still see many of the brothers in the streets.
Please, sir, I just don't want to take you down, but I just want to add to this because a lot of white people are confused about us. In fact, do you know that what black people here in the West, most of the time, we know that a lot of black people feel proud of ourselves that you can be a black brother on the street, you don't even want to greet them. And even if they greet you, you don't answer.
Mama Africa, you know the mindset. You know the mindset.
No, sir.
Dirty mindset is if I greet you now, you will not beg me for money. Or you will tell me I'm stranded, give me job. That's the mindset. Okay. That reason you will not greet your brother. Okay. Finding out that brother is from your internet.
Yes, sir. So, yes, sir. Our king, our great king, you know, this is what we are saying. Now that our great king is on life with us, you know, we have to invite because we have this topic is not yet finished. It's not going to be over. But our time is almost, we have only 1 minute. Our king, do you want to conclude together in this 1 minute?
Let me try my best. All of you in the name of the Lord Almighty, those that are in this page, bring more people to this page. Bring more people to this channel. Share to other people to come. Let us reason and drop this spirit of jealousy. Jealousy is an evil. Traumatizes. It kills. It kills your focus. See, you have a full of and you're walking somewhere slowly. But when you take up in your hand, you walk out, throw your dash, throw your body as you throw your body. You know the reason? Because their agenda is empty. Empty. But when you have to focus to your brother, ideas, share experience, share business, share, let them be right with your brother, wherever you find yourself, any place, let there be bond, that bond of love, that bond of unity. It can make you so united, you can never suffer. You can never see the other person.
Thank you so much, our great Jeff. Definitely, we're going to host our great King Jeff very soon. By God's grace, as this movement was, we want to say thank you to all viewers from all around the world for staying connected, for staying to us. By God's grace, started. This is just the foundation of it, because until we, as Africans, we not come out because they are coming out. So until we come out as a force to tell ourselves truth and stop that white people are the cause of where we are today and take full responsibility of our foolish behaviors until Africa, we are taking this opportunity and taking the lead. United we stand, divided we fall. Blessed be Africa and peace to Africa. We move this point forward. God bless you, our King. Long live the King and long live Africa. God bless you. Amen. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Bye-bye, everybody, and have a peaceful evening. Thank you. Thank you.